Tonight officially marks the start of Wildfire Awareness Week, and CAL FIRE's newly appointed director is sharing his safety and protection plans with Fox 40 News. In his first Sacramento TV interview since getting that top job, Joe Tyler opened up to Fox 40's Dennis Shanahan about his biggest priorities and what keeps him up at night. Thanks for being with us tonight at 10. I'm Eric Harriman. Nikki's off tonight. And Dennis, I know you had an opportunity to sit down with the new chief, and man, that is a difficult job going into a very difficult time of year.
Eric, fierce wildfires, an exhausted workforce, aging equipment, and overgrown forests. Chief Joe Tyler talked with us about tackling those challenges.
This is really an all-hands approach. We have seen the fires get larger, more damaging, and more devastating.
His CAL FIRE career kicked off in 1991.
The climate has changed, the environment has changed.
And in March of this year, Governor Newsom appointed Chief Joe Tyler the new director of California's fire department, replacing retiring CAL FIRE Chief Tom Porter. In this new position, what are your top priorities?
These fires are taking a toll on our firefighters on the ground, so my commitment coming in here, number one priority, is the health and wellness of our firefighters. And we have seen that in the commitment of the governor's proposed budget, placing $400 million in his proposal for the health and wellness of our firefighters who are working 20, 30, 40, 50 days on the fire lines without any relief. Trying to add additional relief staffing to allow them to get a little time off the line, to be able to take care of their personal needs and see their families and get away from that destructive environment, if only for a couple of days before they return to the front lines. My next priority is really looking for ways to ensure that we're operationally ready for the 2022 fire year and beyond, not only 2022, but what 2025, 2030, what the future of this department is looking like.
That future includes new aircraft with enhanced capabilities. CAL FIRE now has 7 shiny new Black Hawk helicopters in service and 5 more in production. These Firehawks, as they're called, can carry 1,000 gallons of water in a single load. That's almost 700 gallons more than the Vietnam-era Super Hueys these birds are replacing. One of the big reasons these aircraft are a game changer, the night vision capability. Fighting fire from the air 24/7.
Our goal is, through the National Defense Authorization Act, is we're going to add C-130 aircraft that will be able to drop up to 4,000 gallons of retardant at a time.
CAL FIRE secured federal approval for 7 C-130s, adding to an existing fleet of nearly 24 air tankers. Some of the C-130s are now being retrofitted for firefighting inside this CAL FIRE hangar at McClellan Airport. Tyler says they'll be ready for service in 2024.
But when they go into service, much like the Black Hawk helicopters, they will be a game changer to the aviation community.
And he says Governor Newsom's proposed budget addresses the need for more resources on the ground.
Additional fire engines, additional bulldozers, and investing in additional hand crews. While we focus on suppression, we also have to focus on fuels treatment and fuels reduction. We need to continue to focus our personnel on ensuring that we're doing mechanical and hand thinning and using opportunities for beneficial fire and managed fire during the winter months when it is prime to try to reduce those fuel loads.
What kind of keeps you up at night as far as when you look ahead to this fire season?
When I see through the drought monitor that 100% of the state of California is already in an extreme or severe drought, I look at our reservoirs that are critically low levels. I look at snowpack that is also at critically low levels for this time of the year. And I look at the light amount of precipitation here in the Sacramento area and north that we have received this spring, the winds behind that are drying all the fuels out, and the grass crops that are going to carry fire are all going to lead to what will likely be a fire season much like we have seen in 2020 and 2021 again. That really keeps me up at night.
Chief Tyler wants to impress upon property owners to do their part as well.
To commit to conducting their own fuels reduction and their own defensible space clearances, ensure that they have their gutters cleaned and fuels removed from around their homes. Fuel, when I say fuels, I mean vegetation removed from around their homes.
A group effort to make it through, or better yet, avoid another catastrophic fire season.
it is a combination of everything that brings us forward to try to reduce what we're seeing in California year after year.
And when asked, Eric, what lessons were learned from some of the recent incidents like the Caldor fire, he said those really highlight the need to adapt to the changing environment. And that's what CAL FIRE is trying to do by modernizing equipment, adding personnel.
Yeah, fascinating, the aircraft that you were sitting in, that they're going to be able to operate at night, because that was one of the big things when these fires were erupting the last 2 seasons. All of a sudden night falls and it's sort of like everything falls flat. They have to wait until the sun comes back again, but they go through that 12-hour period where so much work could be done if they could only work at night. Now finally they'll be able to do that.
That's going to be a game changer, and also the increased capacity for retardant and water in some of these aircraft, these much larger aircraft with larger tanks. They can just drop a lot more at once on some of these devastating fires.
Well, and you know, I was looking at the chief, and you look at him in his eyes, and it's impossible to even try to understand the kind of stress and pressure that he's under, because for his job you have to assume the absolute worst. You heard him say you have to assume that the fire season this year is going to be like 19 and 20. Right?
Yeah.
Or, you know, the last 2 fire seasons. You have to assume that it's going to be that bad. That's a daunting task to wake up to every single day.
Absolutely. There is a lot on that man's shoulders, to be sure. But he said he's heartened to see at the federal level, the state level, tribal and local level, more commitments, more resources as far as money to pay for some of those clearing projects to make the defensible space and make the forests less prone to these fires.
Good to hear that.
Yep.
Dennis, thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate it.